Hello, Ellerslie family. We are entering a situation in our world which is new territory as the spread of the COVID-19 virus was formally declared by the World Health Organization this week to be a pandemic. We want you to be aware of the kinds of measures we are taking to help us continue to both do church together appropriately and also be Jesus' body for each other and in our community in this time and for this time. I can't tackle anything without thinking what a win might look like. As I think along those lines, I ask myself two questions. What might a personal win be for each of us? How could we use this situation for personal growth? Shouldn't we use every situation in life for that? And then second, what might a missional win look like for us as a body in our community? Let's talk first about a personal growth win. As things are changing almost daily, and we're working diligently to stay current in our responses, let's remember and help each other remember to keep sinking our roots deeper into something that does not change. We are Jesus' body. As a group, each one of us as individuals are part of that body. That does not change. And so regardless of our circumstances, we live in His enduring love. We live under His watchful and capable care. And we live in His hope. And so let's make our overarching goal in everything we do during this time to help each other remember and find ways to live that truth well. In that light, let's remember what Jesus said to His followers, which includes us, when He told them He would be physically leaving. We might call that the ultimate in social distancing. He warned them ahead of time, but He gave them the promise, along with that He would send His own personal presence, His Spirit, to be in and among us. In John chapter 16, He said, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. Will you give yourself to remembering that reality, to working it into your mind and heart as the forefront of what you see and the filter through which you think about and look at everything? In this world, we will have trouble, but in Jesus, we have a peace that transcends and will overcome the world. Now, in light of that big vision, let's talk about what a win might look like in the way we do church together and live in our community. What has captured me, and I've been assured is the main challenge we need to work toward in our community, is to do everything we can. Well, here's another new term, to flatten the curve. While we do not currently have the ability to stop this virus from spreading, we need to do everything we can to help slow the spread of this virus as much as possible so that we can lengthen the timeline as much as we can so that our medical people can do their best to handle the extreme cases well. Let's be leaders in our community in helping flatten the curve. Please remember, this is not just about protecting yourself. This is about helping protect others and our community as a whole. Please stay tuned for ongoing plans regarding a remote church. You might want to talk about doing church as a home group together. We also want to remind ourselves to be diligent about maintaining primary best practices personally. Things like washing your hands regularly, practicing good cough hygiene, not touching your face, probably my biggest challenge, not initiating personal contact with people in ways such as shaking hands. Number 5, please cooperate with all recommendations that have come out regarding travel restrictions and self-isolation if you feel you have been exposed. And number 6, the most critical behavior in protecting our body and our community is to stay at home if we are sick. I would also remind you that in a time like this, there is a wide range of information, sources, and perspectives. We want to be sure to follow the best advice from trustworthy experts. The three information sources we are following most closely, and encourage you to do the same, is the Alberta Government COVID Awareness Site, the U.S. Centre for Disease Control COVID site, and Health Canada. And finally, let's come back to where we began. Let's remember to live in and live out Jesus' promise. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. As you do that, I invite us all to double down in praying that this situation will not cause us to have a shrinking vision of what Jesus wants us to be and do together, but a bigger vision of how we can continue to trust God more fully, to love each other more openly, and to love the world more practically. God bless you.